Students, today we are going to learn maths. So this is topic number 11 from your maths textbook. The name of this topic is, as you can see here on the board, I have written the name, that is patterns. Students, do you know what do you mean by patterns? Do you have any idea about patterns? Let me tell you. See here, I have written pattern means an arrangement of lines, colors, shapes, any objects or anything as a design. So pattern is an arrangement of maybe lines, maybe shapes, maybe colors or any other types of objects. They are arranged to form a design. Yes, we can see these patterns on the saris, on dupattas, right? On clothes we can see it. Also we can see them on the necklace that the girls or the women wear. Some pattern is found in the necklace. Also the garland. What is garland? Har. So the garland, it is made up of flowers. The flowers also, they are not arranged anyhow, but the flowers, they are arranged in some pattern. So what may be the pattern? Maybe the color of flowers. Also different types of flowers. These flowers, they are arranged in such a way that the flowers, they repeat after some time. Each flower, the type of flowers, it keeps on repeating after some time. So patterns can be seen at various places, right? The uniform of our school, the shirt that you wear, it is having some type of pattern. Lines, horizontal lines and vertical lines are there, right? And those lines, they continue on the entire cloth. Similarly, the floor tiles at our houses, we have the tiles put on the floor. The floors, we do not put any type of tiles everywhere. Same type of tile is used, right? So these are the patterns which we see in our regular life. But do you know how these patterns are formed, how these patterns are created? See here. Patterns are created when figures, when shapes or objects or colors, they are arranged in a particular manner, and this manner or this order, it keeps on repeating again and again, right? So patterns are created when the objects are arranged in a particular order and this order is continuing again and again. In such things we can say that there is some pattern. Here you can see on the board, I have drawn two patterns. The first pattern, you can see the figure. First shape is a triangle. It is continued by a circle. Then we have a triangle again, a circle again, a triangle again, a circle again, and then a triangle again. So this pattern is made up of two shapes, that is a triangle and a circle. And the triangle is followed by a circle and the circle, it is followed by a triangle. And this following of triangle, circle is repeated again and again. This is called as a pattern, right? Let us see one more example. Here you can see two lines, a circle, two lines and again a circle, two lines, a circle, again we have two lines and a circle again. So students, in this pattern, which are the two shapes? A line and a circle. Two lines, after which a circle is followed. After the circle, again two lines follow and then a circle, two lines. So the two lines and a circle is the arrangement which keeps on repeating again and again, and it forms a pattern. Students, now let us see some more patterns. So here you can see some patterns I have drawn on the board. Just have a look at it. So the first pattern, let us see. There is a flower, then we have a leaf. Next we have a flower, again we have a leaf. Here we have a flower and the next to it will be a leaf, right? So what does this pattern have? This pattern is having a flower, a leaf, again repeated by a flower, a leaf, a flower, and here again we will have a leaf. So this pattern is made up of flower and a leaf. So this flower and the leaf, they keep repeating over again and again to form a pattern, right? The next one, let us see. a square and a circle. We have a square, a circle, a square, a circle, a square, and now here again we will have a circle. Right, students? So in this pattern, which are the shapes? Square and a circle, and these square and circle, they are arranged in some order, and this order keeps on repeating again and again. So square and circle, they keep repeating again and again, and they form a pattern. The next you can see here are few alphabets. Alphabet A, B and C. Then we have again A, B and C. Here we again have A, B and C. So the alphabets A, B and C, they keep on repeating again and again, and they form a pattern. The next you can see some arrows are drawn over here. Arrow pointing upwards, arrow pointing downwards. Arrow pointing upwards, arrow pointing downwards. Upwards, downwards, upwards, downwards. So the arrows, one arrow is pointing upward, the other one is pointing downward, and the arrows, they keep on repeating one after another, and they form a pattern. Right? Now see on this side of the board, here are again few alphabets. The alphabet T, alphabet P, alphabet T, P, T, P. So the alphabets T and P, they keep on repeating again and again, and they form a pattern. The next you can see here, here is a tree, and the next to it is grass. Then we have a tree, we have a grass. So the tree is followed by grass, grass is followed by tree, tree is followed by grass again. So the order is tree, grass, and this order keeps on continuing over again and again, and they form a pattern. Students, can you see here? This is page number 110 of your textbook. So here you can see few children are standing. They have made a line. But when they have made this line, they are following some pattern. You can see here a girl, a boy, a girl, a boy, a girl, a boy, a girl and a boy. So between two girls you can see a boy, right? So they are following the pattern of a girl, a boy, a girl, a boy. So they have repeated that arrangement again and again. So they have formed a pattern here. Now see here exercise number 1 from your textbook. Here we have some pots. This is a pot with a long neck. Here is a pot with a small neck. Again we have the same pot which is seen here, and here you have a pot which is seen here. So both these pots, they are repeating one after the other. Pot with a long neck, pot with a small neck, pot with a long neck, pot with a small neck. Now tell me, what will it follow? This pot with a small neck, will it follow this pot or this pot? Yes students, this pot will be followed by a pot with a long neck, right? Now see here the second example. A mango, a banana, a mango, a banana. Now tell me, what will it be followed by? Yes, it will be followed by a mango again. Next here you can see a bottle gourd, dudhi bhopra, bottle gourd and a carrot, that is gajar. Next a bottle gourd again, a carrot again. Now tell me, what will it follow? Yes, it will follow a bottle gourd. So solve exercise number 1 in your textbook.